we are here giving our report for just the year, our working year. So yeah, myself, Michael, Nathaniel, Matthew, Jacinta, Flora, and James here to support us as well. So first thing is we have quite a few things to talk about, but Flora's going to give an update about YAP. Yeah.
Look, kia ora everyone. It's good to be back home in my local area. I've been stuck at the town hall as well with my panel, but no, thank you for this opportunity. Also, thank you to the Manurewa Youth Council for letting me give an update tonight. So I'm kind of just going to give an update on the last 2 months, so from July and August. So I think I mentioned the last time I presented that the Youth Advisory Panel was breaking up our meeting and from our formal meeting to actually include a workshop, which was based around the areas that we are prioritizing as a panel. So in July, one of the areas that we focused on was youth engagement, and I came back to NYC and asked them how can Auckland Council engage better with young people. So they gave me really good feedback, and across the region we were able to come up with key themes really fast. Some of the themes so there were 5 main themes that were discussed. So the first one was to communicate early and consistently with young people. The second one was to use plain language and relevant ways to communicate. The third one was to increase digital engagement strategies. The fourth one was to make engagement fun and innovative. And the fifth one was to raise community awareness about the different youth councils around Auckland. In August, we had the workshop area that we discussed and tried to get feedback on was transport. So that's quite a big one for young people in Auckland today. We've come up with another 5 main key areas. That was based on the feedback from the different areas in Auckland. The first one was timetabling, the second was reliability and service levels, the third one was infrastructure, the fourth pricing, and fifth youth-friendly communication. So I won't go into it, but they're pretty straightforward in how they present themselves. So yeah. So in this month, September, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about the SIPSAP, the Children and Young People Strategic Action Plan. So that's kind of been our panel's kind of baby that we've been trying to push forward. And I think I mentioned also last month that last time I came that there was that website Put Me First and said that we were asking the community to post up actions that they could help children and young people and make them a priority for our region. So we got over 1,000 actions registered, so we're quite happy with that. And over 5,000 people visited that site, so I guess it's good. Yeah. On the 18th, which is next week, we're going to be getting the final sign-off on the Children and Young People Strategic Action Plan. This is just the beginning for that plan. So one of the things I mentioned to Catherine Fitzsimmons, who you guys might have met with, was that we kind of different local boards were just needed a bit more clarity on where that whole plan was and how it relates back to the community and that whole conversation that took place. So that was something that she was going to take into consideration as well. So hopefully she's able to get back to those of you who had questions around the SIPSAP as well. So that's about it from me. I guess just some happy news. The Youth Advisory Panel asked for some money from the Ministry of Youth Development, and we got over, I think, I shouldn't say numbers, so it's not right. But we've got some money to run a regional youth summit, which will take place in February, and we're actually going to be giving the different youth groups some money, like Manurewa Youth Council, if they've some money to actually run their own kind of projects in their community. So something to look forward to as well, and I'll also keep you updated. But yeah, that's it from me, and just like what I mentioned before, like congratulations on your term. It's always hard to be kind of the pioneers that take the first step to try starting something new. So yeah, congratulations. And I'll stop talking now. Yeah. I guess we're trying to set our plan on what our local youth councils want. So there's different areas that we're trying to prioritize, like transport, youth engagement is basically what I try to take forward from my youth council, Manurewa Youth Council. So I think I spoke to Simeon in my meeting about next month in October will be a workshop topic is around alcohol and drugs. So I think he was either going to come present or feed that information through to our youth council and stuff. So yeah, I guess it's a work in progress, trying to set up different ways of trying to get feedback from the community, and that's something as a panel that we're trying to still work on, and building our networks, not just staying with the youth council, but also to different youth organizations, people who work with young people, just to get a broader kind of representation of our feedback and stuff. So yeah, I mean, yeah, but my primary kind of source of information at the moment is coming from the youth council.
So that's really awesome. And just to follow up on Angela's point, so if the Manure Youth Council speak at your meeting on Monday night, they'll be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm just going to talk about a bit of an awkward topic right now, but I think it's kind of appropriate just so that you guys will kind of understand where we are as a youth council and the kind of challenges that we've been facing. So like we started off with 12 and had a real passionate group of young people. It was real awesome. Everything, and our chair at the time, she moved away from Auckland, so she couldn't from Manurewa, so she couldn't be in youth council. So Mel stepped up, and Mel was our chair, and as of recently she stepped down as well, due to some personal stuff, which is totally cool, and we were fine with that. And I'm not quite sure how long ago that happened. Probably in the last month. It's been a bit of a everywhere situation, and so that's kind of, and it's finalised now. She's formally stepped down, and we wish her all the best with things that she's going through. So as deputy chair, I had to kind of step up, I should say, and kind of finish or tie some of the loose ends that were kind of coming through. So that's where we are, and we started off with 12, and probably looking at it now, this is us, and a couple others as the core group. So it's been a challenging year, but we've had some awesome stuff come out of the skills and the talents that we all have. So we're just going to kind of give an overview. And like over the year or over this year, I've kind of said some stuff about the things we've been doing. So I think we're just going to give a quick overview of everything, and then just going to talk a bit about budget and future things, suggestions. So yeah, Matthew's going to start us off.
So just a few things that we kind of do the first big thing that really came out for us was the unitary plan, and so we did our own forum on that, and then we also attended a lot of public meetings and consultations with youth and with different community groups about that, and got a lot of good feedback and put that forward into our submissions. We also, a few of our members attended the Sunrise Walk for Hospice and worked with youth there and sort of encouraged them. We did the sports summit, which was run by YAP, and I think a couple of our members attended that and got some really good feedback from that and some good ideas in. And then we also worked a bit with Auckland Transport on the new network and going through that and consulting with youth. And then just recently we had our elections forum, which I think most of you were able to attend, and it was sort of great to see. Although we had a wide political spectrum there, that there was sort of consistency. Everyone wanted to constantly empower youth and make the community better for the youth and make the youth more connected with the community. And so that was great to see.
We also did Sing Like a Legend during Youth Week, which was kind of like a talent quest kind of feel, which was really encouraging. We've done like 3 main events, like the unitary plan, the Youth Week, and the elections, and 2 of those are probably a priority that young people don't really care about, but still they come, which is what inspires me most. We also did CAD policy workshops, which was probably my favourite thing, at the marae, with some of the youth at the marae. Some of us went to Youth Parliament, went to the Aspiring Leaders Forum, or leadership conferences, been involved with synthetic cannabis protests, done submissions in relation to the unitary ban and psychoactive substances, and we have 300 likes on Facebook. yeah. So those are kind of some of the things that most of the things we've been involved with. And Jacinta, do you want to talk?
So from the have the income statement, our cash flow statement, and our statement of financial positions. So basically, in April we received our grant, and also in August we received another grant. I would just like to thank you guys for supporting us financially in order to carry out our forums and pay for all the expenses that we do have to pay for, including advertising, catering, equipment, and our venue expenses. Also, we requested the local board approve the Manurewa Youth Council to keep the remaining funds because from the grant that we were given from in April, because our financial year ends in June, this meant that we only have a 3-month period to spend all this funding. We also have the future funds will also be going towards the annual plan and our proposed budget for the remaining year and also next year. Projects relating to developing ourselves and empowering ourselves, more forums and events to connect with the youth of Manurewa, extending our database to make more relationships, and possibly employing mentors to help our administration team or executive team, and more marketing and promotional tools for the Manurewa Youth